I said I'd do a video on Terence McKenna, so here it is. They have us running around in circles. Terence McKenna was an obvious COINTELPRO agent, but what they do is they come up with controlled opposition. So you can't pick a side. There's no one, you can't say, this guy, okay, he makes sense, so I believe him. Oh, I don't believe him, I believe the other guy. What it is that guy and the other guy are on the same team. It's the same scam. So the guy who fake exposed Terence McKenna as COINTELPRO, his name is Jan Irvin, and he's obviously some type of disinfo agent himself. Here he is, he does interviews with Adam Green, an obvious paid fake. And Jan Irvin has been on InfoWars. I don't have any video to share on this one. I'm mailing it in. I've got screenshots to the yin yang. I'm just going to run through them. So there you go. Right there, right away, Jan Irvin is no one to be trusted. What he basically did was took a speech by McKenna in which he was mocking himself as COINTELPRO. Terence McKenna was talking about how he was hired by the mushrooms. It's out there. It's easily seen as a straw man. But if you look into it, Terence McKenna wrote a book, and he's talking about how he was a drug smuggler. Although it's tough to know if that's fibbing, it could be true. The meat and potatoes of why Terence McKenna is a paid fake is in that nothing he ever said made any sense. There's tons of audio on him. One can check it out. He's got nothing to offer. None of these people have anything to offer. There's never any resolution. It's back and forth. There's controlled opposition for controlled opposition. It never ends. It's a fractal pattern into nothingness. So there you go. Adam Green can't be trusted. Everyone knows that. And Jan Irvin cannot be thus trusted. So someone asked this guy Jan Irvin on a video, this guy Scott Lewis, he goes, what are your views on Alex Jones, if you don't mind me asking? Well, apparently he has no opinions on Alex Jones, and he's not going to answer that question. These guys, they all go on each other's shows, going back many years. McKenna has a brother who goes on Joe Rogan. Jan Irvin goes on Joe Rogan. Jan Irvin fake exposes Joe Rogan. Everyone knows that Alex Jones and Joe Rogan are tied to the hip. They go back and forth on loving and hating each other. Alex Jones went after Joe Rogan. Fake went after him. And then they make up as if it was nothing. All that stuff about Rogan promoting hard drugs. I guess that doesn't matter anymore according to Alex Jones. I'm making this video out of necessity because anyone out there still following internet garbage, you need to wake up. None of this is real. None of it. Look, there's Jan Irvin on an early Joe Rogan before he was big and famous. That's only 17,000 views. So Joe Rogan's a plant. Anyone can look into his past and see that he's suspicious as F. Here we go. Jan Irvin. He's the one who's to debunk Terence McKenna. I'm not buying it. Not when he's using some type of obvious self-parody by McKenna. Not when Irvin's on Alex Jones and he's doing interviews with obvious fake Adam Green. Here, from the book. So there's a part of it that Jan Irvin presents that makes a lot of sense. He shows quotes from Terence McKenna's book in which he says the FBI was all over him for being a marijuana or hash smuggler. There's more. It's called True Hallucinations by Terence McKenna. So on the one hand, this Jan Irvin guy makes some good points. On the other, he's a frickin' straw man in himself. Think of David Icke or Ike. That guy's a straw man in himself. He could be saying lots of stuff and making a lot of sense about global conspiracy or WTF. But then there's that reptilian stuff. I never got into David Icke. I could see he was nonsense. There's no such thing as reptilian, whatever that is. And right there, it's over. It's done. I said I was mailing this in, and I'm going to. So there's more from what's-his-face's book. That guy had a real whiny nasal voice. Much worse than mine.
Terence McKenna. My name's Terence McKenna. Frickin'. I talk really deliberately and